routine, or is that kind of a product of year 4, returning staff, kind of back on?
It's probably both. What I wanted to do is get around and observe some of our injured players and see what they looked like coming back for the first time. I wanted to see some of our younger players, and so for the first 2-3 days, and probably until we get into next week, I want to be able to float around and have a real good sense and feel for, you know, some of our players that we're counting on to be in key roles for us.
It looked like Elmer and maybe Kona.
Yeah, Elmer was sick. I got a text this morning at 3. He had a lower digestive. He had diarrhea. You guys won't print it anyway, so. But he was not feeling well. So I got a text from Rob this morning about 3 o'clock. We kept him away. Kona was flying standby from Hawaii and missed class on Monday. He had some makeup work to do. But he got in after you guys had left. He came back. But he flies standby. His mom works for American Airlines, and he missed a day, so I needed him to do some makeup work.
And then Two was on the bike today. What's going on with him?
Yeah, he had a procedure done to. He had a sports hernia, so we went in there and they did some work on him. He feels great. We'll probably get him the latter end of spring ball, but you know, he had a bit of a the last half of the season he really struggled with it. He fought through it, but it was something that needed to be repaired, and so that was done before spring break. And again, it's usually a 4-week process. We're going to be in week 2, so we think we'll get him back for the last couple of weeks.
When you say get him back?
Oh, practicing, yeah. He's already moving really well. He feels so much better. He had some restriction in that it's groin, hip flexor area where he was really restricted and really running out. And so we said, you know what, let's get it done. Let's not wait on it. It's something that we may have managed, but we want to get him 100%.
Brian, you said you observed the injured players and the younger players. What did you see?
I like the way Low Wood looked. Obviously competition at the cornerback position is always good for your team. I like the way he looked. I think Collinsworth moved him around very well. He's a smart player, and it's good to have a veteran player with a lot of smarts and can play a number of positions for us. So I was looking at those guys in particular. Offensive line, there's nobody there, other than Ronnie is moving very well. We're not doing much because of his elbow, and then the young guys. I wanted to get a chance to look at CJ today. Really liked his explosiveness. I think the guy of all the injured guys that stands out to me was Amir Carlisle. He's got a gear. He's got a high level where he's really going to be able to help us.
And do you